Hello everyone, I'm FMZ and welcome to another episode of Why Not Manage, and today we're going to take a look at Newcastle United. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this content, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, click the notification bell to know when a new video goes up on the channel, and don't forget to leave me a comment if you've got any teams you want me to take a look at. Right, that's the admin bit done. Let's get to Newcastle. Now, as we do always with this series, we have included the under-23 players, which has made Newcastle's squad a little bit more bulky than you might expect. So we'll do what we always do, we will go through it position by position, starting with the keepers, of which there are actually quite a few to choose from. So we start with Martin Dubravka. He is going to be your number one, currently injured as you can see, but it won't be too long before he's back with you. Carl Darlow is his number two. Mark Gillespie has come in from Motherwell this summer. He has effectively become the de facto number three. Freddie Woodman is out on loan, but he's a quality goalkeeper. Maybe not for Premier League standards, but he does have time to develop, so I would at least give him a chance. And again, with the defence, there are quite a few options. At right back, they have 5 options. So you've got Yavi Manquillo, Jandre Ledelin, and you've got Emil Kraft. But you've got 2 good players coming through in Ryan Barrett and Jude Swales. So yeah, plenty of options at right back. Any one of the 3 that I mentioned at the beginning are going to be very good first choice players at right back. And the same could be said for the left-hand side. You've got Paul Dummett. Jamal Lewis has come in from Norwich. Lazar is another great player, and you've got 2 players coming through in Ollie Walters and George Rounsfell. So again, 5 options at left back. Lots of depth in this Newcastle squad, as you can see already. And at centre half as well, you've got Fernandez, you've got Lascelles, you've got Kieran Clark, Fabian Schär. They are all going to be your 4 front line central defenders. You may want to add a little bit more quality to that, because they're all a bit of the same sort of level. None of them really stand out from one another in terms of the stats. So you may want to look to bring in that star centre half and pair one of them with it and try and move it around if you can. But on the basis, to start with at least, it's a very, very good defence. But it's when we start to move into midfield that we start to see some cracks appear. There are not a lot of options for the centre of midfield, certainly not in terms of quality. John Joe Shelby is probably your most quality central midfield player, although he does have a temper and he has a tendency to be injured quite a lot as well. Jeff Hendrick has joined them from Burnley, a solid quality signing for the centre of midfield. You've got the Longstaff brothers, Matty and Sean. Henry Savant, I didn't think was still with the football club and has been in and out like a bus coming out of a depot. And not forgetting, of course, Isaac Hayden. But again, much like at centre-half, there's no one that really stands out. It's, there are players that can play together, but there's no one there, really, in my opinion at least, that is going to take the game by the scruff of the neck and win it for you. Moving into the attacking third of the pitch, and you can see that Newcastle do have a few options in this department. Matt Ritchie, Jacob Murphy, Christian Atsu, Ryan Fraser, Alan St. Maximin are all quality wingers. You've got Rolando Aarons, who has been in and out on loan. I personally would try and give him a chance because he's a good player. Another one to also take note of is Rodrigo Volco, another good prospect. Joe Linton they've put down as an attacking winger. He can play on the wing, but predominantly he's probably going to be playing down the middle. In terms of strikers, you're okay to begin with. Obviously, the acquisition of Callum Wilson has helped you out greatly during this first period. Knows where the goal is. Absolutely top quality signing from Bournemouth. You've got Andy Carroll. Obviously, Andy Carroll is very injury prone and is getting on now a little bit. So I wouldn't prefer to use him, but you may obviously need to initially. Dwight Gale is another good player. Probably not for the Premier League, more for the Championship, but has scored goals in the Premier League, it has to be said. We've mentioned Joe Linton already. Of the players coming through, Yannick Traoré is probably your best prospect in the striking department. And that is Newcastle United. a bit of a puzzle. Obviously, they do need strengthening in defence. They do need strengthening in midfield. The rest of the squad is fairly good on paper. It's a bit of a conundrum as to why they are where they are in the table most of the time. Could you be the one to push them to the upper echelons of the Premier League table and take on the challenge that is Mike Ashley and Newcastle United? If you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel but would like to do so, please click that subscribe button down in the corner. Don't forget, if you've got any comments of teams you want me to take a look at, please leave them below. Also, don't forget, I'm a member of the FM Creators community and the Passion for FM team. The link to the Discord servers is in the description. That was Newcastle United. I've been FMZ. Until next time, thanks for watching. Goodbye.